I grew up in a very like artistic family in a way. So I grew up with music and dance. So it was very natural for me to connect to that. And I would say in my adult years, exploring the performing arts. I think music was always the biggest trigger. That's why I gravitated always towards dance, because the music leads you. That, especially in dance, you kind of have to start young, but I also had my family. I have two sisters, they also dance. My mom was a dancer, my father loves music, my brother loves music, so it was, my mom would take us everywhere, to all theaters and any type of performance, from concerts to theater and ballet to museums to circus to Cirque du Soleil or whatever. Any type of performing arts. After I graduated from performing arts, and as a young girl already, I would go to like jams or parties, because we didn't have battles yet. And I always enjoyed that type of freedom I felt there. And for me, when I got in touch with waacking and voguing through Archie and through Patrick and then Ember, and then we started this crew together, that got me in touch with that. That was definitely a turning point in my life. And then for me, that started the journey towards more underground dance, like social dances, that people dance just like a hobby, passion, instead of their profession, because there was a more genuine story in there, I would say. Instead of just like being the best in a move and the technique, and become so, you can lose yourself in it when it becomes your work, you know? I think performing arts is a lot about being present in the moment. And it's something that in our daily life, we're always busy with the past or the future, constructing your life, you know? I would say what also continues to drive me to do this is because it's self-exploration, you know? It's kind of understanding yourself, getting to know yourself. And through my art, I can do that, which is really like amazing. So I always rather been like doing performing arts, being in a school where you're at least developing everything, you know? Like physically, mentally, spiritually. It's like this, you're constantly in the mirror, it's very confronting. So you're literally with yourself, getting to know yourself. Now, 10 years officially, like only living of art, living of my art and my thing, is that it's always daring to take the leap of faith, of trusting that what is right for you will come to you. Because I think passion is a feeling. It's something that is more like a sense, so you cannot really say what it is. For everybody it's different. I think it's something that is initiated, so something ignites your passion for something. You cannot say like, okay, I want to become a doctor, so I'm going to be passionate about medicine, you know? That it's not the way it works. It's the other way around. It's a drive inside of you. And if you want to follow that, you work for that, you choose that, and you have to make a lot of sacrifices to commit to that. So I think it's more about making commitments and choices that work, because anybody can work. So it's really about daring to take the step and trust the universe that it will come to you. Because otherwise you're always gonna make choices to compromise. And you cannot really do that. I see people do that and then you kind of stay in between. They don't dare to give up their job, and they don't dare to, they want to stick to their safe routine because of the money and because of the stability. But the moment then you always have to stay in between, and you actually just have to fully give yourself. I think what triggers me is when I see people release and feel free, that it literally does something to me, maybe because I'm also searching for that myself. So if I can help other people's, or like in the waacking class, when I see people starting getting free, it's like something happens in a room and the energy changes and it gives me life. Like literally I feel inspired and like so free.